I don't think so, no.
Princeton, you think you had a chance? Any idea?
I'm trying to think who we played that, we beat some pretty good teams, but I don't think they were number one.
Does that add any juice to the game?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I mean, we had Ohio State here last year. I think they were 1 or 2, weren't they? I think they were ones.
The one where Sullinger made it at the last second?
Yeah. 2 years ago.
No, it was last year.
Last year they came in at 10. No, 2 years ago, the 50
Oh,
at 57 when Drew attempted the half-court shot.
Wow. Okay.
Mr. Memory here, how about that?
He's good on this stuff, I wouldn't question it. Yeah. But anyway, a little more.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, I hate to say opportunity stuff, the opportunity, because everybody we play, it seems like it's an opportunity. And everyone, Illinois, it was their opportunity yesterday. And it's not just Michigan. If you're going to play, Indiana or Ohio State, Michigan State, those are all opportunities. But, I think we have to just take care of ourselves. Just how are we going to score? How are we going to put the ball in the basket? I think that's really important. And you can't just be one guy. I think we have to get contributions. 4 guys in double figures for the work.
For them offensively, once they stop them, how do you contain them?
Yeah, they're good at a lot of different positions and they're deep. That's the thing. So it's very hard, I think, to beat them going up and down. Because they'll wear you out if you do that. So, I mean, we definitely have to try to control things a little as good as you can. But it comes down to everything. You got to make shots. Ohio State beat them, and they came out early and just on fire. And I think you need that kind of start if you're going to beat this team.
Have you ever thought of going small now? Because you're putting so little contributions on yourself.
Yeah, I have.
Who would you move in to foul?
Well, defensively, I'd have swap on some probably. But I don't know. I mean, Al has played center a few times for us offensively. He knows what's going on. Reggie could. Those guys know what to do. But see, the thing is, you can't get open as easily when if you play with a center because it's small because their defender is faster. Sometimes the center, the way we play it, coming out high, he has the advantage because they're not used to playing guys out high. Michigan's a little different. They attack that guy. But it's interesting. But you want to, I have faith that Ola is going to improve. I mean, I keep saying there aren't that many centers that are automatic. In our conference, who are they? If you throw the ball down to Nick's, if he's deep, he's tough. Zeller is tough. Everybody else, I mean, they got to get an edge. It's got to be off some kind of play by the guard who, has a good angle and he just puts it in. But back to the basket, those aren't that many guys across the country that are. So,
what do you
truth tell Jose?
What are you looking to see from Nico to get him some more minutes? Are you waiting for him to be healthy, or
I just want him to play well, practice. Practice. I want him to play well in practice. Then he can get in there because he clearly can use him. The guy, but he's got to be ready to perform. And all I have to go on is how you play in practice.
Has his practice been
just okay?
Just okay.
He shows some signs, but and maybe you could put him in there for 10, 12 minutes and see what happens. But that's not usually my style to see. I don't know.
And then also, I mean, what do your medical people say, or what do they still say about the ankle? Why it took so long to?
I don't know. No, he's cleared.
Yeah.
He's cleared to play, but it doesn't seem like he moves very well. So I mean, he's been cleared for a while.
Yeah.
But when you see him in practice, he doesn't. He's not running.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between being cleared and actually being able to contribute.
He contributed well in that FDU game. Yeah, 7 rebounds in 10 minutes, and you said some nice. I mean, so that game you saw glimpses of what he could be.
Yeah. And you can tell it just with that body. He could be useful. I mean, certainly could be useful to us. And so, I probably have to get him in there.
Do you teach him the center position at some point? Is it?
We did last year a little bit, but I prefer not to. But if you have he and Swap in there, one of them could be at the center position because he can play bigger guys.
Yeah.
Last time around playing Michigan, they got out to that early run, had a couple open looks. What do you need to do to defend against that? Specifically, Burke and Hardaway had a lot of points in the game.
Yeah, well, we went under the screens against Burke. And, because when he comes off screens, he just makes everything so much better. So we said, well, let's slide under him a little bit and see if that does. Because last year he was a decent shooter. But, you're going to say something he didn't do real well with that, but he's improved upon that. And then he banged 2 threes when we went under. So, I don't know what you can do. You have to give up something. He's going to get 20. All right, he's doing that, and so just say get 30 and no one else get anything. Can you do that kind of stuff? Don't do that. Don't go with that strategy.
That's sad if you're
a lot
asking
of
us
stuff
now.
is going through. Yeah, well.
Yeah. It looked like last time after a little while, you tried to zone them there a little bit in the first half, and they got some open looks. Did you try a lot of different looks last time?
In the first, it was like 14-2, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. So that was against the man. So they get open looks. People see, you hit a 3 against the 1-3-1. They say, oh, mom, look, there's some. But they do it against man-to-man. You got some shooters on this team, and this, this Burke is like so. It's unbelievable.
Not to single out one guy, but Reggie, I've never seen him play like that. How he played with Nebraska.
They said he wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah.
And that was evident. If that was true, I never saw him play like that. So let's just hope it's an aberration.
Just flu or whatever you think, or just something.
I don't know. He didn't say anything to me, but see, he throws up before a lot of games.
Oh, he did one of those.
And so if he does that, he's in there. I'm talking to the team, and he's doing his thing in there. But he's had some great games.
Yeah.
That's just different guys that happens to. Sure. But this one, I think he wasn't feeling well last year, which I didn't know about until after the game. Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, you want to talk to Silvo now?
Yeah.
All right.